We see photos of heroes, of love, and of children's drawings. But sometimes, what looks like bravery is a certain death sentence, and what looks like a private moment is a hidden act of violence. This is Backstory, and today we are going beyond the image to find the world-saving sacrifice, the hidden cry for help, and the historical struggle in 4 seemingly normal-looking pictures. Let's begin. This photo shows 3 men, engineer Alexei Ananenko and 2 soldiers, Valery Bespalov and Boris Baranov, all suited up in protective gear. They look prepared and professional, but the reality is they are preparing for a suicide mission. This was Chernobyl, 10 days after the 1986 meltdown. The reactor's core was melting, forming a lava-like substance that was eating its way towards a large pool of water underneath. If that melted core, often called the elephant's foot, dropped in the water, it would have triggered a steam explosion of catastrophic proportions, firing radiation across Europe, Asia, and Africa, killing millions of people. These 3 men volunteered to dive into that highly radioactive water to manually drain the fluid. They were called the Suicide Squad, and miraculously, they were successful, averting a second and much larger disaster. And incredibly, all 3 of these heroes survived the immediate danger. An image of 3 men preparing for a mission that saved a whole continent. This is a portrait of Cher Ami, a small bird with a mighty backstory. She wasn't a pet, she was a World War I hero, a carrier pigeon that saved nearly 200 trapped American soldiers in 1918 during World War I. A US battalion found themselves cut off, trapped, and under friendly fire. Their only hope was a message carried by Cher Ami. The Germans immediately targeted her. She was shot multiple times, losing an eye and a leg, but she kept flying. She covered the 25 miles in 25 minutes, delivering a vital message that saved the lives of these 200 trapped men. The soldiers gave her a tiny wooden leg and renamed her Cher Ami, or dear friend. This image is a tribute to the bravery and loyalty of a tiny winged messenger, a true hero, feathers and all. This photo is difficult to look at. It shows a woman named Elizabeth being struck by her husband, Bent, in their suburban home in 1982. This image was taken by photographer Donna Ferrato, who was documenting the couple's life. Donna, initially photographing the couple for a project on wealthy swingers, witnessed the argument escalate instantly into violence. She just kept the shutter clicking. When she tried to publish the raw images, editors universally refused, calling the subject too controversial. But Donna knew this violence couldn't stay hidden. In 1991, she launched a groundbreaking book called Living with the Enemy. Donna Ferrato's unflinching work, fueled by this photograph, forced a public conversation about domestic violence. Her efforts directly contributed to the passage of the landmark Violence Act against women in 1994. A photo that was almost banned became a catalyst for legal and social change. This haunting image was taken by a famous photojournalist called David Seymour in Warsaw, 1948. It shows a young girl named Terezka standing next to a blackboard, giving the camera a piercing and intense stare. Now, Terezka lived in a center for emotionally disturbed children who survived and witnessed the horrors of World War II. The day's assignment was very simple: to draw a picture of home. While other children drew typical houses, Terezka, who lived in a concentration camp, had a very different idea. Her chaotic and frantic scribble seems to depict the incomprehensible amounts of pain and horror she endured. Her vacant and almost fearful glare is a heartbreaking reflection of a childhood stolen by atrocity and a picture of home that is pure trauma. A single drawing that speaks volumes about the lasting psychological scars of war. From almost losing a continent to radiation, to confronting hidden violence and the scars of war, These are the heavy, often heroic backstories hidden behind seemingly simple images. Which story impacted you the most? The bravery of the Chernobyl divers or the sad and powerful art of Terezka? Just let me know in the comments below. And if you want to keep exploring the hidden truths behind the images that we take for granted, hit that like button and subscribe to Backstory. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.